reach out and pull out a large. It won't be like a huge map. It's more like a map of the region and everything else, and kind of set it down on the desk here for everyone to see. Yes, there was a path they were supposed to follow along here. They were going to be following the roads mostly, though staying above them, outside of where it would be much quicker to go off the path. So yeah, I would suggest starting along the path and just seeing where you can go. Hopefully they were nearby if something did happen. South.
And how fast are these? How fast are they moving roughly?
Well, the
I
cloud
don't actually remember. Like, it wasn't. It
The
actually
cloud-
would have been probably about as fast as the Cloud's Destiny.
the cloud's destiny can easily outspeed a person on a horse.
Yeah,
The-
these
if-
things could also outspeed a person on a horse, though.
The
There are other flying creatures. Like I know the speed of some of the ancient dragons and whatnot can definitely move faster, though. A simple bird and whatnot, it could probably keep up with.
these machines in theory should have been here minutes. Should have been here. Well, not even 15 minutes ago. Maybe. Great, we gotta move.
Yeah, and he'll nod at this point. Take care and do try to take care of the storm. It looks like we're at the edge of it, but I'd rather not take any chances.
Oh, and Baron,
Yes?
one of these days we're having a talk about you stealing my stuff.
I did not
she-
steal anything that you created.
She grins.
I did not steal anything you created. I re-engineered it.
Yeah.
And he
If I
just
see
kind of chuckles himself.
If I see a,
plagiarism
see-
aside.
and if I see a fox on him, I'm coming to get you.
I just grabbed Shiki by the collar and just start dragging him.
And I backhand the hand.
Yeah, and he'll just kind of shake his head at this. Yeah, and Valanka will join with you, and she has a very large piece of meat in her mouth.
I'm heading out, love. See ya.
All right. As for the path itself, it is still storming, though the storm has passed for the most part. I'm going to move you back to the world map for now. So you are heading now south of here. You're not heading quite to Northbridge, which is actually more towards the coast. You're going to be heading more towards the forest down this way. So you're traveling along. Go ahead and roll me a survival, whoever's following the map and trying to lead the party.
All right, give me a moment.
That would probably be the ranger.
Yeah, it'd probably be you. Thankfully, with a map, you do have advantage. If you didn't have a map, you'd be in a lot more trouble. Yeah, so with the map to lead you and using the terrain markers around, you are able to follow the path relatively well. You don't see anything too particularly fancy for a while. Excuse me. For a while, you do notice after it's a good portion of walking, because at this point it's actually approaching more towards nightfall that you've been going along searching. And as you go, you eventually start seeing on the sides of the roads, it's looking like something, perhaps the storm or just a beast running for food, but there's been a decent bit of foliage along the sides of the roads that's been torn up.
But we know where we're investigating.
This is like to your sides as well, but you could stealth moving forward if you wish. All right. All right. Let me see. Yep. Natural 20 to move stealthily. All right. All right. Go ahead. Roll a perception check.
I'm gonna just stealth up behind her.
Nice stealth, Ted. Nice stealth. All right, your perception, you don't see anything. Yeah, you don't see anything particularly out of the ordinary as you're investigating. Though you do see is definitely a lot of plants that have been torn up and just outright destroyed. It doesn't even seem like they were being eaten. They were just destroyed. It's hard to tell what may have done that, as it is still raining and the ground is mud. I'll let you roll a survival to figure that out. You're not able to tell really. You're not really able to tell at all what had destroyed them.
Come on, we'll soon find it. We'll soon find out what made it. Just this.
You don't actually know what. You don't actually know. Yeah, and you don't actually know what the plants are either. I thought you were saying lily like flowers. But yeah, but you don't know what the plants are either.
Hey, you, Jade, is it? Come on, let's keep moving.
All right.
Mm.
So you'll keep moving further on, and it's the same thing as you go on, and you notice that it's not every plant along the road that's been destroyed. It's very specific plants, apparently.
I'm just gonna put up the tattered hood of the robes up.
All right, and continue along further and further, and it is fully dark at this point. Hopefully, I didn't fuck the map up.
Good thing I got night vision. Well,
Dark vision away.
Yeah,
I'm a
it is dark at this
fox.
point as you come up along the road. You should
Where
be
are
middle-
we?
Yeah, this is a small map, so you should be lower right.
Yeah.
Mid right, but yeah.
Yeah. And that's pretty much how things are right now. You can probably look around. The storm is more or less past at this point, so it's a faint sprinkle of anything.
I've added with it being really dark, we see the lens of Shiki's eye patch slowly extend outwards.
And there's not much more from that, really.
Yep.
You can continue stealthing forward for now.
In that case, I'm stealthing as well, and I'm actually gonna go the foresty way.
Yeah.
Can I try and identify that with perception?
Roll a perception with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yep, disadvantage as well because it is dim light. All right, so Jade, it's very difficult to see because of the mud, but there's definitely something there. Shiki is able to make out what you can't see the color in dark vision very clearly, but it looks like some sort of liquid.
I grabbed
Liquid
Jade.
that's not water or anything else.
I grabbed Jade's shoulder. That something ain't right with that liquid ain't right. It's thick.
Eventually.
That requires roll 20 to like you.
Oh
I
wow,
know.
she has more perception than me. Jesus. Oh, you got your main stats whiz, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
you get.
without-
Oh yeah, Ranger gets with C's now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and as you get closer, it's kind of easier to see. As you get up, there's a cliff down here to the bottom, directly below another splotch of this, which is easier to make out on grass. And in the air, there's some sort of strange Risu.
For the love of God.
Please keep mic muted when you're messing with bags. Thank you. A strange device or contraption. It looks to be relatively large. Few struts and things here. What looks to be strips of paper. There's also a decent smoke of cloud coming from it, and it's wedged pretty firmly into the cliff here. The one splot of whatever this is directly below it.
You don't know.
He didn't actually describe what it looks like, but based on its location and the fact it's pretty obviously mechanical, you have a suspicion this might be one of his flying machines. You do know he mentioned 2 of them. Also, as you're walking up, you do realize that there is a very dark area up to your right. So it'd be up here. A very dark
Oh.
area.
Okay. Jade.
Like unnaturally dark.
Jade,
Is
Jade,
this like a path to go up the little side of the cliffs or something?
I'm going to say that actually goes down.
Okay.
And yeah, that actually goes down. You could investigate it if you wish.
It was more if it went up, I was actually just going to start going up there.
Jade, get my back. I'm going to quickly check out this wreckage.
All right. Okay.
What am I looking at here, actually? Is that the machine? Like,
That is the machine as a whole that you're looking at.
okay, it just looks a bit weird.
It's covered with a
everybody-
cloud of smoke.
Okay, I wonder why. I'm just gonna.
Yep.
I'm going to go to the dark.
I'm trying to
spot.
think. Should I
All
check it with tinkering or?
Yeah. As not Fluffy, you should rename her for my benefit too. As
Jeez.
not Fluffy approaches the darkness, she gets close and she can definitely see that she cannot see through this at all. Whoop, 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 whoop. I should not grab that. All right, and Shiki, if you wish to investigate it, you could roll tinkering.
24.
Investigating the wreckage, you you're pretty much convinced at this point that this is definitely what the Baron's little flying machine was. It looks damaged beyond the fact that it hit the ground. A lot of parts were damaged from like just the bludgeoning damage of hitting the ground. Some of the cloth of it looks singed, as though with fire or something to that effect. And there's a few small holes in it as well, like not quite as though it was pierced by an arrow, but pierced by something.
Crap, this ain't good. Do I see the pilot anywhere? On the
No, like the best you can see is based on what's below you, and you now definitely realize that that is blood. He must have fallen out and probably staggered to the road, but where he went after that, you don't know.
crap.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right. All right. So that takes a minute to do. So you're going to be focusing on that back here. All right. Good roll, survival check for Blanca. All right. Yeah.
I mean,
So
it's
you're
not
gonna be
hard to
working on
figure
that
out that
for
they're
Blanca.
this way.
Yeah, it's not hard. You're going to be working on that. Blanca will very instantly realize that the trail of blood seems to lead off in the direction of the darkness at some point. And probably maybe 15 seconds into your little debate here, you hear what sounds like a female cry out in common. But who's there? Is someone there?
That this is not natural
I step
whatsoever.
into the darkness.
And yeah, you step
We're-
into the darkness.
Yeah. I'll
And
join.
yeah, as you start to step closer, you hear another voice cry out, and this one sounds pained. You can't really tell much more than that, but it's another female voice. They cry out, "Don't listen to her. She's lying." And then you all hear a sharp, it's almost like a thunderclap. Shiki, you recognize this instantly as a gunshot.
Crap.
Let me, yeah, everyone actually hold right there, because it's going to be going into initiative, but I got to roll for this to see if it hits.
And I spin my barrel.
Because this will be made with disadvantage. Wow, that actually hits. Yeah, roll up initiative.
I forgot to set my initiative macro. I am smart.
And that'll actually hit. And as this hits, you hear a howl. Like legitimately a howl in pain. Very obviously not human, though it seems to have a kind of a feminine trait to it, maybe? You can't really tell.
Okay,
And
okay.
let me roll NPC.
I've got it
initiative.
open.
How am I going to do this in a way that you don't know what I have?
You set it to
Yeah,
what's
I got to move into
whisper-
GM
yeah.
layer first. And then I'll copy them both, move them up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Okay. Because I don't want you to know what I have yet.
About to say, we can't tell what you have. We're in the darkness.
But if it was on the initiative token, you could see it.
In the darkness.
It does not. Your favorite enemy is what now? Just humanoid? It did not sound like a humanoid or a dragon. It sounded more
Right.
bestial in nature. All right, let me arrange this in descending order. Actually, I should roll for her as well, because I don't care if you see her.
Well,
Actually, I don't have a good roll for her. I'll roll for this thing.
Where'd you go whelp for? Oh, I see.
well.
Yeah, I'll roll for that's actually the pilot, but I'm using the flying machine because
Oh.
it actually has a sheet.
Amazingly, Risu, at least you beat out the pet.
I know, right?
What's
All
what's
right.
its really?
Oh, you know what I
Alright.
forgot to add?
So,
That should be a
Yes.
9.
oh, you forgot that in the book. All right, I can change that to a 9. Not that it'll affect maybe, as far as you know.
Oh, you put
you could
oh.
be doing the Dr. Evil Piggy thing.
oh, did you put your book? You're putting your book in the decks?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So Shiki, you have your first turn, and you heard two different female voices, and the gunshot seems to have come from beyond the darkness.
Great. I'm gonna have to step forward really. 15, 20. 30.
And as you're stepping forward, you run headlong into something. Roll dex save.
Uh-huh. I will do that. I gotta remember also that I'm lucky anymore. I
Yeah,
had
I've also moved you back 5 to show you where you run into it.
Oh, you piece of crap.
And you will run into this thing, and on the slick ground, you will just fall flat prone. The thing you did recognize is whatever you hit, it was like a lot of wet, matted fur.
So was it? Is it directly in front of me?
You moved the 30. I had to move you back 25 because you would have hit it at that point.
Okay. So
And
I hit
you
it.
are prone right there. So you know it is directly ahead of you, or directly above you.
Great. I'm still even
And
in the
you are
rebuild.
prone
I'm still,
there. Not that
even in the rebuild, I'm still getting screwed by Silver.
And actually, as you come up that close, you're gonna get bit. Maybe.
Oh. Maybe.
It crits.
With
Is this really
disadvantage.
how we're doing it?
Yeah, I'm quitting.
That's
quitting.
the thing, though.
I'm
Do you
quitting
know
now.
if it has disadvantage? Well, yes, there's that as well. Technically, it would have attacked before that, though, because it was when it got into range. Shiki, you're gonna take 19 piercing damage.
Okay.
It would have had disadvantage. Unless it has dark vision.
Dark vision doesn't
Oversight.
help. Dark vision
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
help.
unless it could see through magical darkness
You'll find out.
in
So,
some way.
yeah, you have been bitten for 19 piercing damage and are on the ground prone. What are you gonna do now?
Okay. Well, for some reason my health isn't changing on.
I know why. Like, give me a second.
Oh well. Now
Long story short, I done fucked up.
I've got my full name now, so.
Yeah. Long story short, I done fucked up. So I got to re-add your token,
Mhm.
and I'm still hearing a slight echo from you, Risu. All right. So let me re-add this token.
Crap. And I can't even. Can't move back because once I get up, that's all my movement.
You don't have enough movement for it. You do know where this thing is, though. Yeah, she doesn't have enough movement to get up or anything.
Well, in that case, I'm going to quit the quick draw, and I'm going to switch to Campbell.
Okay.
Good old shotgun.
Yep.
I'm going to use grit to get advantage, so I'm going to basically not have any disadvantage.
Yep. You're gonna neutralize that.
Yep, and I'm going to
it's
try.
a 30-foot cone, I believe.
Yeah, and double damage up close. So hopefully I'll boomstick.
So you're going to be going from like this, pretty much.
Yeah, well, I know which direction it's in, right?
So you're going to be going that direction. I'm using this for my benefit since I don't
Okay.
think you can see this. You might be able to. I don't know. All right. So with that, roll 2 attack rolls.
What was it? Yeah, 2 attack rolls.
Roll 1 more attack.
Okay.
Because you roll an attack for each hit.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. 1d4. Oh, I do. I also do, I don't. No, I don't get my modifier.
Actually, no, you can't use. I don't think you can use any grit things with the boomstick.
I can. It's gun. Is it? Yeah, I can.
I think it explicitly says with scatter, this attack cannot be affected by any of your shot features. Scatter.
Oh.
Yeah, so you cannot get advantage on it, but
it still hits.
The first attack still hits, but you roll again for the first attack. You have to roll. A melee attack is made against each creature within the cone, and you're hitting 2 creatures. So roll again.
Okay, sorry, give me a sec. And
all right. And you will hit twice with that, as you hear 2 separate bestial screeches of pain.
Okay, I also should roll another d8 for the up close one. Double damage, isn't it?
Yeah, because you were in adjacent to you, takes double damage. So I would say it's just double damage, so it would just be duplicated.
Okay, 12. Fair enough.
Yeah. And then you hear, there was another screech of pain in the background you also heard.
Well, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Can I actually stand up for the last bit of movement?
No, you need half movement for that.
God damn it.
And you technically made against each creature within. Man, that's very weird wording for scatter. I'm probably gonna have to rebalance scatter just to make it less of a headache.
It's more like
that was only one attack. Yeah, that was only one attack, by the way.
Oh yeah, I thought I got the other one. Yep, probably should fire again.
All right, so roll 2 more.
Boom.
That'll hit. And you can hear a thud with that first hit as whatever you're shooting hits the ground dead.
Good
And
thing
the other one?
Thank you, Campbell. The other one.
Yeah, because there's 2 enemies you were hitting.
Oh yeah, yeah, damage on it. Oh, sorry, wrong one.
Yeah. So
6.
6. I'll take the 6. This also weapon is really fuzzy for how it works. I get the feeling it would have. I'm gonna roll high or low, Val.
I like to go high.
All right, so it will not misfire because you did roll a 3 and that's its misfire point.
Oh,
This
do
is a really weird weapon. Yeah, this misfires on a 3.
Oh,
This is a really weird weapon, so
what
we'll have to sort that out better for next session if you ever use it again. All right.
Basically I would do. Yeah.
I'd probably just do 1 attack for the whole thing.
Yeah,
just
I think
because
I think
otherwise
that's
it's gonna
what
be too much.
that's what it's meant
Yeah.
to be. I think.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do differently. So it's Philo's turn. Sorry that I dragged that out way too long. Yeah, 23 and 16. That was, yeah, I know. But it's really fuzzy, so it's really fuzzy, so I executed rule 0, and I had him pick high-low. He picked high, that's what I rolled. So it did not misfire. Because I'm changing how I'm going to be doing that gun in the future for all future rolls anyway, so I just gave him 50-50 odds, and he picked right.
This is literally, to be fair, it is literally like the up-close backup gun at the moment.
Yeah.
Surgeon's gone.
Yeah. So, Phila, your turn now. Alto?
Caca!
It doesn't show that it's my turn. Yeah, that's not me.
Oh, you have 2 on my initiative 4. Okay, so she is not at 18.
No, wait.
I had her at 18. That's my mistake.
Why would I have? Oh, when I was testing it really early.
Yeah, that would be the reason why. Okay.
Like, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, no, I rolled a 14.
Yeah, no, I saw you at 18. So point.
Sorry.
Yeah, at the sound of the 2 gunshots, you'll hear another cry out. Try to find the red one, and you hear another gunshot. Oh my god, why are you hitting? Why are you hitting so well? You have disadvantage.
Gunslingers.
This isn't a gunslinger, and that sounds a lot bigger than your gun. All right. And you hear another screech of pain from this one as well. This turn, Shiki, I apologize. Probably not dead, but I apologize.
I hate you.
You feel something rush over towards you, and it makes a bite at you.
I hate you.
It will hit, dealing 23 piercing damage.
I really hate you. You know that.
I know that. Also, roll me a strength save.
I hate you.
Okay, so Shiki.
What was I meant to do in the darkness?
After blowing whatever was in front of you apart, first of all, you hear that creature fall to the ground, and you hear something just as large, maybe larger, rush towards you, and it just bites down with jaws, and these jaws seem impossibly huge as it just lifts you up into the air and swallows you whole.
Why do I play this game?
You are blinded, restrained, and you have total cover against all attacks from outside.
Farewell, Shiki. We knew you well.
Jade is up. Jade is up.
I just freaking hate these type of encounters. I just do.
You have heard things. Go ahead and roll perception. Yeah.
For the love of God, can the dog sniff me out?
Man, you're rolling great. With that perception, you can very clearly hear the can you see my ping? You can very clearly see, or not see, hear something have run in that direction. You have a pretty good idea where it is. Because it is not trying to stealth, and yeah. Doesn't matter in this case. All right, roll an attack roll.
Oh God.
You
All right, so
suck.
the natural one very obviously will miss, and you do have, yeah. And the bonus action, this bonus action, however, you will hit with the other rapier, and you manage to just kind of stab in at some point. And is Shiki considered incapacitated? She is blinded, restrained. Restrained, yes, she is incapacitated. No, restrained is not incapacitated. So you will actually get sneak attack. As backwards as this is, the rules is written, you get sneak attack. So that will hit. Oh, yeah, you're right. Disadvantage negates sneak attack outright. You are correct. So this will only do 6 damage as you rush in there and you stab something.
It does?
Farewell,
Also,
Shiki.
I've also got to ask, now like inside this thing, do I have the shotgun really close at hand?
No.
You do still have the shotgun in hand, and as that stab goes through, you hear this wild beast. Its mouth is apparently above your head, howl in pain.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to speak to you in a bit when it's my turn if I'm still in this thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cause-
you're up.
Because I don't think disadvantage would count with the shotgun.
Yeah, no, the sneak attack you did not get. Yeah, the sneak attack you did not get the sneak attack damage because you had disadvantage. Yeah, because you have disadvantage.
Uh,
So, Ophelia, you're up.
so I'm gonna roll my perception to see if I can figure out where things are.
Yep, roll. The only thing you can tell for sure is the sound of whatever the hell is howling. And you know that Jade just ran in there, so you don't really know what's... Like, you know Jade ran in there, and you have a pretty good idea that she went into about this point, I'll give you, but beyond that, you don't know. And you know there should be a creature above you, or above
straightforward.
her. All right. Is that where you're stopping? Nope, go back 2 and roll a dex save.
And I don't have advantage. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you are completely fine as you run into something, and as you before you even get you run into something, you kind of stagger back, and as you're staggering back, you feel something large try to bite at your arm, but it just barely misses. And you know there's something directly ahead above you.
I'm a slash at it.
Okay.
I have extra attack.
That will miss with disadvantage. The second one will hit, and that will deal. You're not raging. You didn't call Great Weapon Master.
No,
so
I
that only
didn't
do
call
15
Great Weapon
damage.
Master. I just have that clicked on there just
Yeah, no,
in case I ever call it.
Yeah, I just like to make sure in my head. So, and as you bring the great axe around, you miss the first time, and you twist on your feet, and you bring it down again. And you definitely feel yourself heel purchase this time as a beast cries out bloody murder, as though it might be bloodied.
What are
Wow.
the odds?
Anything more you want to do? A whapping.
I didn't even notice that. No, there's nothing else.
All right, Yasana, you're up.
Yeah, attacking a red one. Be nice if we can actually figure out which one red one is.
You can't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, moving can I determine which direction and how far, roughly, I've been hearing the lava sound from.
Roll a perception.
Once I get there. Perception. Boop. What?
All right, you
God.
can't really tell anything. Actually, with the howl of bloody pain from the one Philia hit, you do know that there was one right about here. And you do, of course, know that the one that Jade attacked is up here. Whether or not it moved, you don't think it did.
So, right here.
Okay? And where are you attacking?
I'm going to attack. Look for me. There.
To the left of you? All right, roll 1 attack.
I should have made a macro first. I haven't done that yet.
All right, that will, with disadvantage, still hit as you hear another howl in pain. Whatever's there, though, still seems to be breathing heavily on its feet.
Die, you son of a bitch.
That
And
one, however, will miss with disadvantage. Actually, that'll hit miss normally.